1.
Northern.
Northern.
In northern regions of Canada and Sweden, many species of birds annually fly south to escape the winter.
2.
Praise.
Praise.
The coach praised the tennis player for her outstanding performance in the playoffs. Praise.
Praise. The principal thinks that giving children praise for their hard work is an efficient way to build up their confidence. 3.
Basis.
Basis.
The majority of the employees supported the project on the basis that it could help their products get into the overseas market.
4.
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile.
Sophie was cooking dinner in the kitchen. Meanwhile, her husband was setting the table.
5.
Attitude.
Attitude.
When people face difficulties, it's important to have a good attitude and look on the bright side.
6.
Sweep.
Sweep.
Mr. Grande works as a street cleaner. He sweeps fallen leaves and litter from the streets every day in the early morning.
6.
Sweep.
Sweep. The powerful typhoon that is sweeping across the tropical island has resulted in 5 deaths so far.
Sweep.
Sweep.
You'd better give your room a good sweep since the floor is covered with dust.
7.
Fetch.
Fetch.
Feeling so thirsty, Logan asked his sister to fetch a cold drink for him from the refrigerator.
8.
Switch.
Switch.
People should switch their mobile phones to flight mode when they are on a plane. Switch.
Switch. I made the switch from fast food to a low-fat diet in order to maintain good health.
Switch.
Switch.
What's wrong with the switch? I've pressed it several times, but the light didn't come on.
9.
Channel.
Channel.
Leave your remote alone and don't change the channel. The winner will be announced right after the commercial break.
10.
Await.
Await.
Numerous challenges awaited Noah the moment that he went on a working holiday in New Zealand.
11.
Nervously.
Nervously.
Max waited nervously outside the delivery room while his wife was giving birth to their first baby. Nervous.
Nervous. Although Victor pretended that everything was fine, he was actually nervous about the upcoming entrance exams. 12.
Glimpse.
Glimpse.
Susan glimpsed her classmate in the crowd and she called out his name immediately. Glimpse.
Glimpse. The movie star got into the car so quickly that his fans only caught a glimpse of him. 13.
Curtain.
Curtain.
Before going to bed, Doris always closes the curtains in case the morning sunlight might wake her up.
14.
Dominate.
Dominate.
Regardless of the protests by the participants, the chairperson dominated the conference and didn't let any of them vote on the proposal.
14.
Dominate.
Dominate. The president's drug scandal has dominated the news for days, and everyone is talking about it. 15.
Dump.
Dump.
According to the regulation, anyone who dumps household waste illegally will be fined $1,200 NT.
15.
Dump.
Dump. As soon as Jamie got home, she dumped her school bag on the floor and started using her smartphone.
Dump.
Dump.
All of the garbage from the big city is taken to the dump in the suburbs.
16.
Fold.
Fold.
The hotel housekeepers are busy ironing and folding the clean sheets neatly in the laundry room.
17.
Anxious.
Anxious.
The anxious owner sighed with relief upon learning that someone had found her missing dog in the park. Anxiety.
Anxiety. Owen's voice was full of anxiety after he learned that his wallet was missing. 18.
Giggle.
Giggle.
The little boy giggled all the way through the clown's funny performance.
19.
Domestic.
Domestic.
These child abuse cases have raised public awareness about domestic violence.
19.
Domestic.
Domestic. When a citizen takes a domestic flight, there is no need to show a passport. A driver's license or an ID card is an alternative. 20.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Melissa was absolutely certain that her answer to the question was correct. Later, her teacher confirmed that she was right. Absolute.
Absolute. I think the message conveyed in the advertisement is absolute nonsense. It is impossible to lose 10 kilograms in a week by just taking diet pills. 21.
Claim.
Claim.
The editor-in-chief of the newspaper claimed that objective reporting was their policy and that they would never be influenced by any political parties.
Claim.
Claim. If no one claims the purse you have turned in within 6 months, you will have the right to keep it.
Claim.
Claim.
The country made a claim that it had developed the most advanced nuclear technology in the world.
22.
Single.
Single.
The phenomenon of more and more people choosing to stay single is an example of a major social change.
22.
Single.
Single. Phoebe hasn't answered Felix's calls or sent a single text message to him since they had a heated argument last week. 23.
Insist.
Insist.
The doctor insisted that the patient should quit smoking and drinking after the heart surgery.
23.
Insist.
Insist. The suspect insisted on his innocence and begged the police to set him free. 24.
Amusing.
Amusing.
Josh thought his jokes were full of humor, but we didn't find them amusing at all. Amuse.
Amuse. The hostess amused her guests by performing magic tricks. All of the guests were amazed by them.
Amusement.
Amusement.
Mrs. Miller looked at her youngest son with amusement as he sang out of tune.
25.
Unless.
Unless.
No one can gain access to the classified files in the computer unless he or she has the password.